how's it going, everybody? Mike from Beat Tech Reviews here, and we have a special guest today in the house, Tito from the Aloha Android. Welcome in, buddy.
Yeah, what's up? Hey, there is something new that I noticed about Restream. I don't know if
What's
you
up?
see it on the top.
Mhm.
Do you see where it says on air?
Way on top.
Just,
Not for
just a
me. It just says live on the top left, though.
hold on. Let me take a picture and I'll send it to you on
Yeah,
chat.
if you want, screenshot it and let me know. Um,
Yeah,
unless we're
like it
talking about
says
like
on
from the
air.
YouTube
It's so
platform.
weird.
Okay, I'm not sure. I don't see an on air for me. I just see. And you say it's like on top of the regular screen,
Yeah,
or
check sessions.
maybe
I
for
just
you.
sent you the photo.
Okay, yeah, hold on. Let me
It's
check
weird. It says
session.
on air.
It's weird that it doesn't automatically download for me, but it's downloading. Hold on, give me a second. There we go. Aloha Android. Oh yeah, that is weird. I guess maybe for the guest it says on air.
Yeah, that's
So let
weird.
me see. Yeah, it doesn't say that for me though. It just says live on my top left corner. So maybe because you're a part of the stream, um, definitely I guess interested that the layout has changed. But anyways, guys, thanks for joining in. Just we are here to chat about tech. Right, we're closing out 2025 in a pretty decent way. Right, I think myself and Tito have done pretty good amount of tech videos this year to maybe chit chat about like our favorite devices of 2025, just things in general. We can get into other things like hobbies and life. But man, I just wanted to ask you before we start, man, how's everything going on your end? Life, your family, everything going good?
Yeah, everything's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yes, holidays, so it's like finding time to do content and everything,
Yeah.
which is why I brought shorts back to the channel.
Hmm.
Because just like I'd rather just put up something than nothing.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
so I started doing that. But yeah, at the end of the year, I'm actually gonna tell you guys the interesting result of doing YouTube shorts and long form content and how to not have your shorts kill your long form. I figured it
Right.
out.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So
There you
yeah.
go. We can't wait for that sneak peek later on, maybe. Yeah. So speaking of the whole shorts debacle, right? Again, I had mentioned to Tito earlier in the year that I was having issues with my platform. Basically, what happened was like I had a YouTube short video go viral last year, and it kind of killed the momentum on all of my long form content. So I basically ended up deleting all the short videos that I had on the channel. Basically, it was just that one though. So I was thinking maybe I should just delete the one video, but I didn't want it to continue happening where it was just kind of pushing my shorts and not my long form content. So I did away with the shorts with my on my channel for 2025, and I wouldn't say it has significantly helped my channel as far as like viewership, but it has made the monetization a little bit better from
Yeah.
that period. So monetization's gotten better. I wouldn't say much better, but it's definitely a lot better than what it was when I was getting just views from the short content. So hopefully that continues to jump in. Let's see, we do have a chat from Blum469 saying hello, Mike. How's it going? Welcome to the chat, Blum. I hope I'm saying that right. I hope I'm not botching your name, but yeah, we are doing a tech talk, for the month of December, and probably this might be our last collab of 2025. Who knows? Maybe
Yeah.
we'll be able to get one in on Tito's stream or on his channel before the end of the year. But definitely we've been wanting to get together and chat. Everyone's schedules, especially during the holiday, was just pretty nasty. I know you did some traveling. You went on did some family vacation and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we had a lot of fun
Yeah.
doing
So,
that. So it was like,
oh
scheduling
yeah.
is just so bad nowadays.
Oh no, I understand, man. And for me, it's like, oh, there we go. We get to see Tito's pretty face over here.
Bro.
So yeah. So before we get into the tech talk, man, definitely. First of all, good to see you, man. Good to see the face in person. But I want to go over like hobbies, I guess, because I know you're a big fan of Pokemon, man,
Yeah.
and I definitely got back into the TCG hobby of Pokemon when it comes to like collecting. So or buying. So like I bought a pack, or I have packs that I haven't opened, and I decided to open one earlier, and I pulled
Ooh,
I forget what they're called, SIR, Special Illustration Rare Card
nice.
of Dawn, which the pack cost me $5, and this card is worth like $11 raw. So I don't know if you follow the TCG um, stuff, but it's been
My
crazy
daughter
over the
does.
last year.
My daughter, she
Yeah,
does that.
get yeah, being able to get your hands on Pokemon cards in 2025 has been nearly impossible due to scalpers and resellers. So for sure, like when I work retail, right?
Yeah.
So at my job, we actually got a few shippers of Pokemon stuff. Um, you can hear that's a notification on one of my
Yeah.
phones. But anyways, we got a shipper, and I'll probably send you the picture of the shipper. I don't know if I've sent it to you or not, but it's basically like a Lucario themed shipper from the set Mega Evolutions. And basically, I bought everything that was inside that besides the blister packs. So I bought all the ETBs, I bought all the tins, and I bought all the um, like they're like I guess the box sets with like Mewtwo on them or whatever. I forget what the set's called, but anyways, I spent about a good chunk of change on it basically, and I haven't really sold them. My plan was to like resell them, and I had a few offers, but I'm like, nah, that's too little for now. But I did end up selling a few of the ETB boxes because Christmas is coming up, so I was like, oh, I need to try to get rid of some of them. But I've been kind of just collecting a little bit over time
Do you guys have the machine in your
and trying
store?
to kind of get.
The vending machine?
We do not at my specific store, but I do know that they do carry them at my like the company that I work for in some of the stores.
Yeah.
But it'll be like in like the bigger cities like Houston, Dallas,
Do you know
and
the trick to
possibly
that
San
vending
Antonio.
machine?
I don't know the trick, but I know that there is a trick where you just have to like go back and forth, because the way the vending machine is set up, it's supposed to help prevent like people from scalping. So
Yep.
what it does is it'll give you like a specific item that is available, and then once you buy and use your debit card, it'll tell you that everything is sold out basically. So
Yep.
I don't know how long it takes to reset on that end, but I know that scalpers have figured out a trick. So I don't know if it's like a debit card trick or something like that, or it's a
Well, I
like a
mean, there's
screen
that.
glitch.
So, like individual purchases, like when you use your debit card, then it will tell you that everything is sold out. But it also
Right.
tells you everything's sold out 6 times a day. So there's a certain window that's a 20-minute
Yeah.
window where when you go to the machine and you tap on it, it shows everything is sold out. And that's just like kind of like a cooling period where it's not going to sell anything out of there. Because again, like you said, scalpers.
Yeah.
So you just have to like for your own debit card, you got to use different ones. So
Yeah.
like I would say, have a Venmo, a PayPal, and a Cash App, and then your
Hmm.
bank card on hand if you're trying to buy as many box sets. But even then, like the limitations on the box sets, like it's gonna have that cool down period after someone purchases something because they know there's not a long line of 100 people ready to buy these things. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And it's
it's
crazy
bad.
because like yeah, I mean you have TikTok, you have like so like you've seen the videos where scalpers will just go and fill a cart up from those machines, and they'll go resell it online, or they'll go find a local
Yep.
card shop to sell to, maybe that are maybe not able to find the cards, which is it's upsetting, and not just for regular people that collect, but for kids. I feel like it's not like kids can't just go out and like find blister packs at Walmart or Target because everything is always sold out. And I hate to be a part
Yeah.
of that subcategory because I did buy a whole shipper, but I was like, man, I haven't seen Pokemon cards all year, like at all. Like if you do, it's just like a blister pack. You don't find like ETBs or sets or anything like that. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna buy it, and if I'll sit on it for a while. If it goes up, then I'll sell it or whatever. If not, then maybe I'll give it out as Christmas gifts to my nephew. But anyways, it's just been
That
crazy.
works out.
I don't know if you've heard about the whole GameStop situation, but GameStop is basically upcharging for like the big box sets now. So like
Oh yeah.
regular retail is like about 120 for that, and I believe GameStop is selling them for like 200 now. So, but if you're a pro member, you get it for 190. So you get $10 off as a
Wow.
pro member, big discount, right? Which
Yeah.
I mean, the thing about GameStop is cool. Like they're gonna have this stuff on sale now because scalpers are not gonna be buying like the upcharged items now. But it's like it's weird, man, because like ever since the invention of bots online, which basically ruined the online buying system now. I don't know how bots are able to bypass, the checkout process and the selection of items and being so quickly. But for instance, like I was trying to get like one of the box sets that recently came out online through Target website, and I logged in on my app. I logged in on my internet browser, and I had added the items to the cart, but every time I select purchase or whatever to check out, it wasn't letting me do it because and just kept freezing the website, and I'm like, oh my god, like I just want like one of these boxes, you know what I mean? And of course, within 30 minutes, the site crashed, whatever, it sold out, whatever. And I was not
That's
guaranteed.
sad.
It sucks because the stuff was in my cart, but I was not guaranteed. But again, I don't know how people that have bots bypass that. You probably know more about that than me when it comes to stuff like that. But like, I know that people are just creating their own bots, like on their setups, so that they can just bypass everything and just get the stuff that they want and unlimited quantity also, right? They're buying like so I don't know why like the websites like Walmart, Target, whatever, even Best Buy that sells TCG doesn't limit like the amount of items that you can purchase online either, because it's like, okay, if they know that they're having issues in store, the same issue is going to happen online, right? So it's like, I know like
Right.
they're in the business of making money, but at the same time it's like, hey, not everyone's able to get it because of these dumbasses. It's very similar to like when the PlayStation 5 came out and people were scalping the PS5 for like $1,000+, which some retailers, I
Yeah.
remember we were looking for one of my nephews because the PlayStation 5 came out in fall of 2019, and it was like I think it came out like around September or like late August, whatever. My nephew was wanting one for Christmas, and my brother-in-law could not find one. Every time they dropped them online, instant sellout. Every time in store, instant sellout, and you would see them on Marketplace, eBay, 700 plus, 900 plus, depending. And then finally, I don't know if they have this store over there where you live, but there was a retailer called Cons. Um,
Mm, no.
so basically, it's I don't know how to explain it. It's basically like a retailer that would sell like furniture, appliances, but they would sell it like a little bit up higher, I guess, as far as the price, a little bit higher because
I think I heard of them.
they closed down
Yeah.
recently. They closed down all their stores. They went out of business. So like I was on that website called like the one where when you get notified when they restock shit or whatever. And I
Yeah.
found like a leak or somewhere where it says Ocons is going to be having like the PS5 systems. But what I didn't know was that they were upcharging like the system.
Oh
So
yeah.
I went. I think I got up really early in the morning one day to go with my brother-in-law to go get a PS5 for my nephew because it was already like either late November or early December, I forget when, and I was like, man, we're gonna have a hard time getting it. I told my brother-in-law, like, you're most likely gonna have to pay like above retail, man, honestly, to get it. So I think he paid over $1,000 at Cons to get him the PS5. So I was like, oh, yeah, I
Wow.
didn't realize that they were charging that much. I thought they were charging retail, which is crazy. You know what I mean? But I mean, and that's from a retailer. So, but anyways, just going back to the hobbies, TCG. I had gotten into it like between like during COVID time. I had started to get into it. I follow a few Pokemon, I guess YouTube channels and some TikTok accounts here and there. And for me, it's like I'm not too much of a collector, but like I do have some cards that are worth like over $100. You know what I mean? Um,
Nice.
but anyways, like the set Phantasmal Flames that came out, I have not gotten any good pulls. And there is a Charizard card. There's two Charizard cards that are worth over like $500, I think. One of them's like the Mega Charizard, which is like has like all of his evolutions on it. It has like like Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, and then Charizard on it. And then there's a gold
Yeah.
Charizard card that's worth a lot of money. But the gold Charizard card you can only pull it's only one in every like 1,800 packs apparently. So it
Dang.
is a very hard card to pull basically. So I'm just like, man, and I was able, one of my coworkers was able to find like a bunch of the single plex at Dollar Tree, because if you don't know, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollars, they do sell Pokemon cards, and it was like in a smaller town like outside of our city, and they even told her like, oh, like they don't really, a lot of people don't buy Pokemon from them because they don't care in that area, I guess. So I told her how many packs do they have, and like I think they have about like 30, because she bought it herself for her and her daughter, because her daughter likes Pokemon. And I told her, what's your Cash App? I'll send you however much money. Send me all of, like, I want you to buy every single card that's in there. So I bought like 30 blisters, but it's because Dollar General has them for $5, dude. Like if you get them at Five Below or
Wow.
everywhere else, they're gonna be expensive. So I was like, oh,
Yeah.
$5, that's a freaking steal. That's like retail basically. I mean, so I told her, buy them all. Like I'll send, just give me your Cash App. Let me know how much it's costing with tax, and I sent her the money like a couple weeks back. And I've opened half of them, and let's just say I have not really gotten the return on my investment. So I'm like, oh man, should I sell? Should I not? But anyways, that's been going on. That's what's been going on with me. I really haven't done a lot of too much crazy things as far as hobby goes. I mean, I'm also a sneaker collector, which that's also another thing that I've been getting into, like the shoe, not collector, but like I'm starting to get more into like the Jordan wear as far as like the shoes go. And I had even started a channel on it, but I haven't made any like videos on it like all year basically. I was going hard on that like last year, and this year I just kind of got lazy. But I have a couple of pairs that I might make videos on. But I paid retail for those, and retail for those is not cheap. I'll tell you that much. Let's just say I could have probably bought like a couple of Pixel 9As unlocked, maybe not unlocked, but I could have bought a few phones for the channels that I could have made videos for. Instead, I'm buying shoes over here. So yeah,
Not bad.
yeah.
So like, yeah. Speaking of like selling phones, I mean, like I know that you were dumping them out to get a cash
Oh
return
yeah,
on them, just
yeah.
stuff. But like, why the 10 Pro? Like, why'd you let that one go?
So man, first of all, I like the 10 Pro, man, but I didn't think it was worth the money that I spent on it. If I can be 100% honest with you, and that's because I spent only like $400 on it. I think. What did I spend? $399 on the Boost. I really wasn't
Yeah.
impressed too much with it as far as like its performance goes. I mean, video wise and picture wise, obviously, like I mean, I had no complaints. I was making YouTube videos with it. I was some of my videos that I had created when I had the device were on the Pixel 10 Pro. Um, for me, it's just like it really wasn't enough, like for me to justify keeping it. I guess you know what I mean, because I was like, man, I could do all this on my Pixel 7 Pro, and which I still have. I still have making content on my Pixel 7 Pro, and I was actually more impressed with like the iPhone 16e at the time, which I did also sell. I sold the iPhone 16e.
Wow.
Yeah, I sold that. I sold my iPhone 13. I sold pretty much like all the phones that I had gotten from like summer up until like until that point. I was like, man, I'm just gonna sell them, right? Because I feel like they were just sitting there, and I felt like there was just too much clutter on my desk all the time. So I was like, I'm just gonna sell it,
Oh
you know
man.
what I mean? And I'm gonna just stick with a few devices, and then once I get tired of I mean, I'll probably hold on to the 9A for now. But check out this awesome blue case that I got for the 9A, by the way. I think I paid like $10 or $12 for this, something like that, and it's a MagSafe case also, so I can connect it to MagSafe. But I'm liking the Pixel 9A, man. Honestly, it's to me it's the same thing. Honestly, it's like once you're in an ecosystem where you have like it's like for if I were to get like an iPhone 17 Pro or whatever, I would feel like it's the same thing
Yeah.
from the 13 Pro. Although obviously, since downloading the new iOS 26 or whatever, my phone has significantly been stuttering and slowing down,
Ooh.
and the battery life has basically been cut in half now, basically. So I should have just updated it into the Android, or not Android, but iOS 18, like the latest iOS 18 that was available, and just kept it on
Mhm.
there rather than updating to the new iOS 26. Which because again, like for me, like I feel like I don't use it for the features that that glass feature and all that. That is
Well, yeah.
I don't really care for that. I just use the phone just to use it, and that's it. I don't really use it for like a lot of the customization features at this point, man. Even though they're there, I don't use it for customization as much anymore. It's just something I don't care about anymore.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. I was just curious why you got rid of the 10 Pro instead of holding on to it, because
yeah,
like I think like one of the coolest things that works together with me right now, and thank God that the Pixel Drop feature came and they opened this feature up, which is only limited to Pixel 10, so that kind of sucks for now. But hopefully they open it up to like older Pixels. But
yeah.
the whole compatibility between AirDrop and QuickShare, that is a phenomenal thing because like I tell people the truth, iPhones do better in video recording than Pixels do.
Oh yeah.
So if I'm like shooting, for like making a YouTube Shorts, I actually use my iPhone to record the video. And I don't even have to do the whole middleman shit. I don't have to go to like Google Drive and upload it there and then download it on my Pixel to edit it. Like I just quick share it, boom,
Hmm.
airdropped from my iPhone to my Pixel 10 and just start editing. And it's been a life changer for me because I just get those videos going quickly instead of having to just like upload, download, and like it. Man, bless you. So
Excuse me.
I
Yeah,
don't
I had to turn my
know
camera
if
off.
you.
Wait, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, okay. It's because my microphone has a mute feature, and I guess the mute button doesn't work. Hold on. Hello, hello. I guess it used to work. I guess not anymore. Now you got to click it on the restream. But yeah, sorry. That's why I turned off my camera over here.
No worries, no worries. We're all human. It's life.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be sneezing on. All right, we're back. Sorry about
But yeah,
that.
no worries, no worries. But yeah, dude. I mean, that's why I was just curious about it because like when you posted that you got rid of a lot of your phones
Yeah.
and you made a small little mention about the Pixel 10 Pro being gone, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like he sold the phone,
Yeah.
and like not even long after you sold it, the Pixel Drop update came, which
Yeah.
completely enhanced the phone, and from the 10, the 10 Pro, and up, I was like, oh man,
So yeah, I'll be honest. That's a feature
it was
that
those small things.
yeah, that is a feature that I would have liked to use. But for you, okay, are you using the feature from iPhone to Android to send the stuff from your iPhone to your Android device, or are you using it to send?
Both ways.
Okay, both ways.
Yeah, so on Android, you use QuickShare and choose your photo, and then your iPhone will pop up as a eligible device to send it to, and you just
Yeah.
tap on it and then hit send, and it goes to the iPhone. On the iPhone side, you open up AirDrop and do the same thing, and boom, it goes to your Pixel. So it's like
Yeah.
QuickShare on Pixel 10 and AirDrop compatible. So iPhone's little wall garden of protecting all their little fun features, those days are over now because
I mean, I think I would have liked to use that, especially for video, because like there's stuff that I prefer to record on my iPhone because, like you said, the video quality is better. So,
yeah,
and the reason why I mostly use my Android devices to film my content is because of apps like Power Director and YouTube Create. Because, really iOS. I mean, I think you can download Power Director on iOS, but for me, I don't. I would have to make a separate account. They don't let me use my Google account to link it up.
right.
So I use Power Director. Although I'm thinking about canceling Power Director because YouTube Create has gotten so good now, like
Hmm.
that. I think I pay like a yearly subscription to Power Director, so that YouTube Create is so good now. You don't really need it because they've added a lot of those features that they have on Power Director now, and you don't have to pay for it. It's free. It's just that again, it's technically still a beta version, I believe, right? So it's not like
Yeah,
it's not one of those things where you have to pay for it or anything like that. But at the same time, you might not get full features like exporting in 4K. Like I know I did videos on my Pixel 9a, and it did not, or I'm sorry, maybe it was the 7 Pro that I did it on. But the 7 Pro, doesn't allow me to export in 4K. But on the Pixel 10 Pro, when I had it, it did give me the option to export in
yeah.
4K. So it only allows me to export in 1440p on my 7 Pro. I haven't tried it on my Pixel 9a just yet. I need to try working on a few videos on it. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I guess hopefully because it's a newer device since it just came out this year also that it'll let me export in 4K, man, on that. But
Yeah,
but, but now that you
it's
mentioned that,
weird.
it might give me incentive to also maybe get my hands again on another Pixel 10 device, or maybe when the Pixel 10a comes out early next year, maybe it'll incentivize me to get that. You know what I mean? I love how the
Yeah,
Boost Mobile still has the phones discounted. I don't know if you're aware of that, but Boost Mobile, I believe, still
yeah, they
does the
still
phone
are.
have discounted. So all of their Pixel devices, you can still get the Pixel 10 for what, $200, the Pixel 10 Pro for $399, and the Pixel 10 Pro XL for $499, I believe. So
Yeah, they're still it's gonna stay discounted
that's a
because
steal. Honestly, like
inflation is doing really bad. So they need to get people to jump over.
yeah,
And Pixels are, whether people want to admit it or not, this year is the year of Pixel. Like I don't care about, like people just send me some random stuff and they're like, oh yeah, MKBHD named iPhone 17 phone of the year, and I'm just like, great. They're like, well, what do you think about the Pixel 10? It's like, well, it's phone of the year for me. I don't care what he thinks or what he votes on. I mean, that's his channel, that's his perception,
oh yeah,
that's
I
his
saw
point of
his
view.
smartphone thing on Instagram. Did I send it to you? I think I
Yeah,
sent it to you, and
yeah. I enjoy watching his award show to see what he gives awards to. But just because he says iPhone 17's phone of the year doesn't mean that that's like the end all be
yeah.
all, and everyone has to agree. Like you
I
don't
think
have
he
to
crapped
agree.
on the iPhone 16 a little bit. I think that was his biggest bust of the year. I was like, I love the
Yeah.
iPhone 16. Actually, that was one of the phones that I kind of regret getting rid of because, like, even though it's just like a single, I think
Why'd you do that?
right. Why did I do it? For
You
me,
could see it's weird. You getting rid of the Pixel 10 Pro. Okay, that's cool. You just got the Pixel 9a. And I was thinking when you showed me that you got the
yeah,
phone, I was like,
yeah.
oh,
You're like,
shit, he could do comparisons between the 16e and the 9a, and then you sold the 16e. Like what?
yeah. Oh shit! Look at who
Why?
we have here. Look at who we have here in the house.
If he'll speak,
Well. Can y'all hear me okay?
come
Yes,
again.
for now. Yeah.
I'm playing.
Wait, so sorry to interrupt you, Gil, but yeah, so yeah, I did get rid of the 10 Pro.
Hold on. I gotta respond, Tito. Say what you said again. I was cut off. My zipper was still up.
Oh,
You asshole.
his fan page, if you know what I mean, his fans only page.
So what are we talking?
You put it on the OF, huh?
We're talking about tech, and I know Gilly got like an iPhone 12 mini over here recently.
Yeah, brand new for free. Well, sort of. So they had a flash deal at Straight Talk. If you got 3 months of the silver plan, which is $45 a month, you got the phone free.
Oh.
So I had to jump on it. And I've always liked the little tiny iPhone. I had the iPhone 13 when it first came out. So I'm cool with it. And I have large hands, but, still works. And I also got a 16E through Metro.
Oh, nice. He got rid of his 16E. He
just I got rid of my 16E.
See, I had a 16E through Boost, and I don't like Boost at all. Like, Boost is cool with their branding and stuff and their deals, but it's just when you need support, whether you go to a store or try to chat in or something, it's just they've gotten really bad. But I don't know, man. I don't
5 years.
I couldn't trust. Would y'all trust a carrier like that with one of your main phone numbers?
Most likely not.
No.
Yeah.
And I used to work for them. No. Don't do it. That's what I'm gonna tell people when you're like, I think I'm going to Boost. Don't do it. Open up a line and get a secondary number with them, but don't bring your main number. Your number you've had for 20 years. Don't do it.
Hell, I pulled my main number away from US Mobile and put them on Metro.
Ooh. Why a Metro?
Shots fired, Ash.
Well, I've had Metro for like ever. And I'm on a 3-line plan, and my mom is part of it, so we've just had it for like years and years.
Yeah.
But I'll pour it in and pour it out, pour it in and pour it out. But no, I'm happy with the 16E on Metro. I don't know if I ever told y'all, but in my opinion, like the best iPhone ever made was the iPhone 13.
Oh wow.
That's interesting.
But it reminds me a lot of it, just a little more minimalistic. I've shown it to people at the store I work at, and they're like, oh, it's so bland. It's only one camera. It's not as good as the other ones. I'm like, okay.
Oh my God, that irks the hell out of me. Yes, it's one camera, people, but you know what? You have to use the phone. You have to take photos and do it in various different methods to understand that one camera can do what 2 cameras can do. So, like, let's just stop with that already.
So what's y'all's inventory right now?
Well, shit, I was gonna say Tito did a stream earlier where he showed off like his entire old ass collection from like the early 2000s over here.
Oh no, I mean like stuff that you use regularly now. Like I'll start with mine. I got a 16E. a 12 mini, a Pixel 9, an S24, 12 Pro Max, an A35, and the Flip 4 is supposed to not Flip 4. The Moto Razr 2024 is supposed to come today. My second one.
Wow.
But I got the burnt orange one.
Take that, iPhone. He got the burnt orange one, and it flips.
You know, look, I've already gotten to mess with the 17 Pro Max. You people I know have it, and it's actually really nice in person.
Oh, yeah.
My brother has one, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I've also seen 117 Air.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get it next year when I get my income tax. I'm gonna buy just a regular 17. I don't think I'm gonna go with the Pro Series phone this time around.
I'll just get a 16. I still want a 16, but in that blue.
Yeah, I do like that blue color, but now I'm just gonna go with the 17. We'll see what the pricing is at that point. Maybe I will. It just depends on the pricing, I guess. But I do want to get it unlocked from Apple directly. But I guess since we're talking about phones, I'm down to 4. Before I sold all that last collection, I had like at least 10 phones. But my date is still my iPhone 13 Pro, which this one's ending its life cycle very soon. The Motorola ThinkPhone, which I have on Helium Mobile still, which I'm probably gonna end up canceling because like I don't make any money off my hotspot or whatever.
Yeah.
That's because like I was at one point, and then it just goes off and on. It's freaking weird. Motorola ThinkPhone, which I still love this device. I just think the camera on it's really shitty, even though it can shoot 8K video. Pixel 7 Pro, which is my last Pixel device as a Pixel member, whatever Team Pixel member, I guess. And the most recent one, which is the Pixel 9a. And I have another phone here, but I'm not going to really name it since I don't use it, but it's like a TCL. I forgot what the freaking name of the phone was, but it's like just a generic TCL phone that I got from Amazon because it was unlocked and I wanted to mess around with it. And I had it on Helium Mobile for a bit, but it might be one of those phones I sent to Tito just so he can mess around with it, see which networks he can get activated. Because the reason why I bought it was to see like what networks I could activate on it, but that hasn't happened for me. I haven't just bought him like SIM cards or gone to Walmart or Target and just said like, hey, let's try to activate Boost on this. Let's try to activate Visible via Verizon. Like I wanted to do videos like that and I just didn't. But maybe if I hold on to it, that might be my early videos of 2026. We'll see.
There you go, man. You got to put it in the parking lot, and then when you're ready to make that happen, just start doing it.
Yeah, for sure.
What else? I guess I'll do mine. So, Pixel 10, Pixel 9a, Galaxy A53, iPhone 11 Pro Max, OnePlus 9, Nothing Phone 1, and that's it.
I still haven't found a good deal on a Nothing Phone 1. I'd like to try that one.
I mean, yeah. I'm waiting for so I've been in talks with a developer on XDA that's building Nothing OS 4.0 for the Nothing Phone 1 since it's not supported anymore. So once they have that port finished and it's beta tested and it's it works, then I'm gonna flash it onto my phone. Same with the OnePlus 9. The OnePlus 9, the same developer is actually working on Oxygen OS 16 for it. So once that's ready, I'm going to flash it on that. So because I really like the OnePlus 9. That's a nice phone.
Nothing Phone is also by Carl Pei, right? Or
yep.
Pei, whatever.
Yep, Carl Pei.
I like how that OnePlus 15 looks.
That OnePlus 15, yeah. I want the Chinese version. Because the silicon carbon battery, but then again, it would only be compatible with T-Mobile network.
What do you have the Nothing Phone on?
That one, I'm running one of the U.S. mobile lines on it.
Okay.
Our connection. So,
I'm guessing it's the T-Mobile network.
No, AT&T.
Oh, okay, interesting. I have on my 12 Pro Max. It's a AT&T one I got for cheap.
Yeah.
I have U.S. Mobile on it through the $10 plan using AT&T towers. I just got to get a new battery for it.
Oh, okay. Dang. we got some phones up in the house. I still feel bad that he sold his 16E because I was gonna tell that was gonna be like my next thing. Like, right when I saw that he said he sold his phones, I was like, oh, don't sell the 16E because you got the Pixel 9a. I was like, hopefully you could do a comparison. Like, I don't know. Just being a straight shooter and everything like that, the whole tech thing on YouTube is all going downhill. So I think a lot of creators that are getting frustrated with viewership, you really shouldn't get frustrated because the whole thing is going
very oversaturated.
It's a ship with a giant hole that's sinking fast. I mean, you look at Kevin Breeze, last year and the year before, like he was like sky high, just with all his views, and then now, like the other day, he dropped a video and I looked at it. It was like 16 hours old, and it only had like 129 views, and I'm like, wait, what's happening here? Because usually, like in 16 hours, he would have at least pulled about 5,000 to 10,000 views already.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of tech.
Unless you're in the million sub club, I mean, you're not really getting views, even though those with the 100,000 and higher are struggling.
Yeah, it seems like the only people that I see that's still doing really good on YouTube are the ones that are like known for something. Like Tech Odyssey, people know him to like pixels. So a lot of his pixel coverage, he gets a massive amount of views. And then of course his other stuff like on iPhone and everything, they kind of follow, but his main niche is pixel. And then, you have there's like several people that are like Samsung Knights, and that's what they get. So it's like either you have a niche that you pretty much stick to, which I don't like that type of format. Like making only videos about pixels solely and only is just not my thing. It's like you're gonna stay around like the 100 to 500 views, or even 1,000 views at max at times. It just depends. So yeah, so I say you gotta have like a backup.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to start that fans only account very soon, or the finder, the finder of feats account over here. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, Big House Production in the house, by the way, saying he sold everything. Do you mean Kevin Breeze sold everything? I know now that you mentioned Kevin Breeze, he did switch a little bit to short form content. So he was doing a lot of TikTok stuff. I think Instagram Reels also, or I don't know if he's been posting on Facebook as well, because I know you can make money on the Facebook platform, posting reels and shorts or whatever. But I don't know if he transitioned over to that specific type of content as well, just because again, he's transitioned from the long form content. But yeah, man, like I'm checking out his YouTube channel right now, and he's got 261K subscribers, which is pretty crazy. I mean, I remember when he was like under 30K. Let me see. I was gonna say, what was the last video that he posted? I want to see. So, yeah, he posted
Motos.
He posted one today. Moto G Play 2026, only 135 views, and it was posted 4 hours ago. But I also think it's YouTube's notification system and algorithm, man. Because there's a lot of, if you stop watching, like let's say I just stopped watching Tito's videos for a couple weeks, your videos are not gonna show up on my feed or my timeline at all. I mean?
It goes by what you view. So it's like, so there's major factors. This new CEO that is now running YouTube, like a lot of the changes he's making, I do like that idea. Like one of the big things he's changing is like videos that you did like 5, 6, 7, 10 years ago. They're gonna cycle in new ads into those videos, so that way you still make revenue on that. Which I think is a good idea, because if they were running Project Fi as an ad back in 2012, well, that's not relevant today. So if someone clicks on my video of the LG G Stylo versus the Stylo 2, they see a Project Fi ad, they're not likely to click or watch it. But like if they see something about Google Fi Wireless, that's something they know. So that's what they intend to do with older videos, is cycle in new ads, so that way that those videos can remain making you revenue. But like, when it comes to viewing, right, it's like there's things that hurt your channel, which is so weird, because it's like that's the thing that we used as tools back in the day. 5, 6 years ago, we would be like, hey, we dropped the video, so now we're going to post the link to Facebook and to Twitter, and we were going to share it out. And coming to find out that does more harm to your channel nowadays than good, just because the algorithm watches who's watching your video, and not just who's watching your video, but what types of things they're watching. And so like if I like watching cooking shows on YouTube and then I see your video on Facebook and I click on it, I'm watching it, you're getting my view, but now the algorithm's thinking that someone that's into cooking likes your video, so now it's going to share it to everybody else that likes cooking videos, and they're not going to click on it. So then that just defeats your viewership because then no one's clicking. Now YouTube thinks your video doesn't, it's not matched up to be pushed, so it drops support. That's what they need to fix with this whole algorithm thing, is like people have different interests. I watch crime videos on YouTube. I like watching videos that talk about, this person thought they can get away with unaliving somebody, and I just watched the whole 45-minute video of it. It doesn't mean that that's all I want to watch. And if I watch your video, it doesn't mean that everybody that watches crime videos is going to be like clicking. So they really need to come up with a better system of how they're pushing people and not just rely solely on an algorithm to look at the viewers and the types of stuff they watch and think that matches. I mean, we have AI today. Surely they can build AI enough to train it to where it'll understand that I watch cooking shows, crime shows, skateboarding videos, but the main thing I watch mostly is like tech. So if I'm watching your video, push it to other tech people, not to skaters, not to chefs, none of those people. They should be able to do that, but it's just like, it seems like that they haven't figured it out. So, but tech in general, a lot of people know it. Like there's not really anything you can teach to somebody out there with the video. So like most people that's watching tech videos is just to hear someone else's perception about a phone, whether they have a similar perception or a disagreement, and then that just opens up the doorway for people to get triggered and type out messages and start some online debate. And that's what's killing the momentum in the tech space. You don't have people that want to learn something new. It's just not in the cards anymore.
Nope, you're right. Wait, is Gilly still there, by the way? Let's see.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought you were filming a scene.
You got quiet, man. I was going to ask you, Gil Heyman over here, how are you doing, man? How's everything? I know we've been kind of like, MIA chit-chatting a little bit recently, but hopefully you're doing good, man. Aside from the phones, which I know you're sending me all the phones that you're getting, how are you doing outside of that?
Working, brother. All is good.
How many jobs do you have now?
3.
3? Oh, my God.
But I reduced my schedule. 2 of them are only like 1 day a week a piece, and I'm only there because the managers asked me to help them out a little bit. Otherwise, I'd be gone.
Got you. Well, and which one are you working the most right now? Just the security one, or
the cell phone store?
The cell phone store. Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
Gilly's back in the mobile tech industry over here.
Nice.
Somewhat. But yeah, man, it's been interesting, the whole YouTube algorithm thing this year, man. Really, like my viewership, honestly, like for the last couple months has been kind of like just the same. I would say my daily views is between right now, though, since November the 28th or whatever, 700 views a day. That's it. Which I used to average like 2,000, like at a good point I was doing like 2,000, and like regularly I was over 1,000 over the last couple of years. But like ever since that YouTube short debacle, it dropped like significantly. So I'm just trying to get it back up there to where I can at least get like 1,000 views a day. That way I can at least meet the 1,000 view a day threshold when it comes to the the monetization, I guess. What's it called?
It's 1,000 views a day.
1,000 views a day, but like basically like your CPM.
That's 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah, not so much the watch hours, because I get the watch hours. I get like 900 watch hours a month, or 900 to 1,000 a month. But it's more like just the amount of views I'm getting now. You know what I mean?
No.
Which I know you had mentioned that you might lose your monetization because of the watch hours. But I was like, there's no way you're not getting the watch hours, because I feel like you're uploading so much content, man. Like there's no way you can't be getting that. You know what I mean?
It depends, right? So like this is why, like I was telling people, like I mean, for my channel, I'm more just happy uploading content and just making stuff. Like I'm not really too focused on staying partnered with YouTube and getting revenue off of that. like I have new sources of that and new partnerships that I'm developing behind the scenes of everything. So like really, if they took AdSense away from me, it's not a big deal. I'm still gonna make content. I'm still gonna be happy doing it. But I do feel like that. You know, I'm in the last leg of a lot of things. Like I've already made my declaration that and I'm sticking by it. Don't expect the Pixel 11 coming my way next year, or any new Pixels that I'm gonna switch to. Like my wife, of course, she's gonna do her annual upgrade, and she's like, "I'll let you unbox my phones."
Oh, there you go.
But I'm gonna put the whole 7 years to the test. So the Pixel 10 for the next 7 years is gonna be my main device.
Damn.
And we're gonna see. Can it really go to 7 years? Like, I mean, I'll get the updates, but I want to know, just because you give it an update doesn't mean it's going to fly like butter. So,
what about the,
like, how long?
Did you see the Pixel 10 deal that Fi is doing?
No, Google Fi?
Yeah.
Yeah, screw them.
Nah, we were paired.
Yeah, but no, I seen the deal.
Nah, the pros, they're very nice looking, but I couldn't justify paying the extra, so I just got a 9.
Yeah, with Fi, service wise, I love Google Fi. Like, there's not really anything that's contending against Google Fi in their little area, except for US Mobile. US Mobile's about to challenge them really big here soon. But you know, like, I mean, I made mention of it, right? So like, talking with customer service, if you get any of their phones on promotion, which most of it's my fault because I didn't read the fine print. And when I got the Pixel 10, you're supposed to have it active on your line for 120 days straight. You can't even swap your device, which I did. I had swapped my main SIM from the 10 to the 9A for a few days. And that negated my instant 350 off.
Oh, man.
So they put the charge back on. And when I talked to them about it and explained, and, you know, I was like, yeah, I can put the 10 back on, no problem. Can you guys take that charge off my bill? And they're like, we don't know if we can. We'll try. And like, they're like, we escalated it. And not even 60 seconds later, email comes in, denied. Charge is valid. I was like, oh, screw you guys.
Yeah.
Close everything out. So I just literally, for like all the phones that I had on Google Fi that I was paying off and everything, this recent bill that I just paid off with them was $1,600.
Jesus.
Crazy.
Yeah. So everything's like closed out with Fi and everything. I'm in good standings with them, so I don't want my credit, you know, ruined or anything like that. But yeah, their customer service sucks. It is really bad. But they have some good deals from time to time. But I think right now, when it comes to Pixels, Boost has got the better deal.
Nah, like, you know, I posted a video on TikTok, an AI video of Steve Jobs cussing out Tim Cook. And it's at like 42. It's like at 4,200 views. And it's got like a bunch of like mixed reactions. Like some people agree, some people disagree. Like one clown was saying that Tim Cook is the reason Apple is worth over $4 trillion. And
what?
It's like, just because something is profitable doesn't make it good. McDonald's is profitable. Does that mean they're good? No.
Oh, I see why you call him a clown now.
Right? Ronald?
My God, man. Yeah, people say some of the most crazy. Like, I don't even know anymore. I was like, phones today are not too far different from each other, and they have their own little niches that they pretty much connect with, right? Google's Pixels connect more with AI. They're not even like, I know one guy got mad because he was like that I was full of shit just because I said that Pixels is not even focused on camera anymore, and they're not. That was their first stepping stone when it first came out of the gates. Everything with them now is AI based, including photography. So it's like they're not about it. I mean, when you look at some of the options here today, right? Like the Oppo Find X9 Pro or whatever, like that has amazing cameras. There's a lot of other companies where the cameras pretty much beat out the Pixel right now. Yeah. And the Pixel only does good, not because of the photo it takes, because if you were to like strip away all the AI and just look at the raw photo, you wouldn't even like the photos. It's all
not only that. Speaking of the AI thing, man, like back to the little Apple thing, it's like Apple is so behind on AI. You know, it's just crazy. Like even Samsung like has the most minimal AI features available, free ones, and they're way ahead of the curve compared to Apple.
Yeah, but Apple's about to get there, and I'm just waiting for the day when people talk about Siri 2.0 and how smart she is and everything. And then that way I can let them know, like, yeah, thank Gemini afterwards, because that partnership that Apple has.
Yeah, they had to get a partnership. They couldn't make it themselves. That's the thing that's crazy to me. Like, come on, Apple. Like, besides the fact that they've been putting out mediocre software updates, like iOS 26 is horrible to me. And a lot of people feel the same way. They've been just, they got lazy. But people still continue to, sheep.
Hey, but they did do one thing right, though. I mean, I do commend Apple for kind of just like getting on it, because I mean, I can make 128 gigs work for me, but it doesn't work for everybody, and it is time that we move over to 256.
My 12 mini is 64 gigs, and I'm fine.
Oh wow, they made them with that low of memory back then. Damn.
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
Hell, I remember one time when you bought a 32 gig phone, it was like, wow, you got a lot of storage.
But back then they didn't have the recording capabilities that we had now. So I think the max was like 720p back in the day, which you really didn't need that much storage. But if you're taking video now, it's like everyone wants to shoot 4K 60 on a phone, which
I still shoot 720.
I shoot 1080 honestly, but if the phone has a 720 option, I haven't gone to that in a long time honestly, but I'll stick to 1080, and if I want to upscale it when exporting, then I'll upscale it to 4K. And sometimes I'll shoot in 4K and I'll downscale it to 1080p. It just depends, just so the quality is better. I'm not one of those video enthusiasts that has to have it like in 4K. Like because most people are not going to know. Like unless you're looking at your settings right on your phone or whatever, I'm not going to be upset like, hey Tito, you're not uploading all your videos in 4K, at what is it, the aspect ratio that MKBHD is doing it, which he's not even doing 16:9 or 19:6. I forget, he's doing it like at some other one, like 21 by something.
My wife said something funny about the comment that was left on one of my videos, because she reads my comments every now and then, and she comes home, she's like, everyone complains about 4K 60. I'm like, yeah, people they claim they can see so much better, and just only watching in that format. She's all like, what are they watching, corn? Like, did I have to have it? I was like, I shot my soda across the desk.
Like, is it an option to where, like, on YouTube you can search videos and it'll only give you the result if you want a certain quality? Is that a thing yet?
Yeah, you can do that, because that's how
let's
people
say I want to search an unboxing, but it has to be in 4K, otherwise don't recommend it.
Yeah, there's a way. Carlos was doing it when he was showing people that you can watch video on a certain network in 4K. So he would find and search and be able to pull up only results with true 4K video, like 4K 60, 4K 30. So there's a way to do it.
We still we got that, but we still don't have the option of blocking a channel we don't want to see, like permanently, like to where it like vanishes, like it doesn't exist for you. That's a feature that YouTube needs.
Oh wow!
Really? Oh yeah, that's right. You can hide user, but you can't like block them completely.
Yeah, like there's certain channels that like they recommend it's nothing but clickbait garbage, and it's like I wish I could just block this channel to where I can't search for it, I can't comment on it, I can't like it's like on when you block someone on Facebook, they just completely vanish from you.
Oh yeah, because you can do that on Instagram too, right? You can block somebody on Gram. And not only it blocks them, but it blocks any account they ever create in the future.
Oh yeah, it's your whole IP address.
Yeah,
like Big House. Yeah, you're right. Like me, I only use my storage for apps. Like as far as the pictures and stuff, I go on the cloud. I still I've never liked SD cards, and I never will. I don't trust them. They corrupt for no reason. Just like I don't like Face ID, but that's just me. Face ID is the worst thing to have on an iPhone, especially if you don't. When you set up Face ID, you need to check and see if you have theft protection on, because if you ever go to sell that phone, you're going to have to wait an hour for Face ID to come off. And a lot of people don't do that. It's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, we have a lot of people here in Phoenix that sell iPhones, and they're all iCloud locked.
Wow. No, and you know what though, man? Like, those are still worth buying because the parts are so expensive.
Yeah.
You know, like if somebody was to sell me a 17 Pro Max and it was in good physical condition, I'll buy it. But I'm gonna lowball them because I can't use it. But I'm gonna use the parts.
Oh, wow. Yeah, for parts, yeah, it makes sense to do that. But like, there's people that go and buy it thinking they're getting a hell of a deal on it, and they go to activate it, and then they can't do nothing with it because it's iCloud locked.
No, not only that, I have seen people buy fake S25 Ultras and fake iPhones. It's like they look like it, but once you hold it and start messing with it, you know, it's like,
yeah,
they're getting sophisticated with it.
Oh yeah, they're even doing pixels now. I shared a photo. Somebody was selling a Pixel 8 on OfferUp, but when you look at the phone, you can tell it's not a Pixel 8 because it doesn't have the G logo on the back. And the way that the camera sensors look and everything, there's like one that's a dark color, and the other two are blue, which are fake sensors. So it's really only one camera sensor. Selling it for $800. I'm like, bro, I feel. Thank God OfferUp lets people put reviews on people's posts, like on the stuff they sell, where if like someone's gonna buy it, they can ask people, you know, for advice, and then you randomly get pinged with their message, and then you can reply back. And I've been telling people when I get that message on that phone, like, that phone's fake, don't buy it.
No, also, you know, people that are trading older phones in, they'll go, like, if they have a cracked back or a cracked screen, they'll buy the cheap item, the cheap replacement, and trade it in, and the carrier will still take it. And sometimes the back plate doesn't have the Apple or the Google logo. And one thing that I've learned in the repair industry is when it comes to Samsung, you know, with Apple, you can use third-party parts. There's some really decent ones. Of course, you'll get that message saying that Apple doesn't recognize it, whatever. We can't do that with Samsung. Every time we've bought a Samsung part that was third-party, it always fails. So we end up using always Samsung parts, and it's a little pricier, but it's original.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll pay like the A15. I don't know if any of you got to mess with that one. It's like $40 now. But to repair it, the average price is anywhere from $100 to $150. And if you have important stuff on there, you're gonna pay it.
That is such a messed up comment. If someone buys a Pixel 8 for $800, they deserve to get played.
For real, man.
Some people are strange like that. Like the Nothing Phone 1, when I got it on OfferUp from a seller. So I was like in shock that even somebody in my city had one to sell. And I met up with the dude, and I remember like I told my wife like she had my stuff in the car because I just didn't trust it because it was like who really actually knows about the Nothing Phone and gets one. So we went to the spot to meet the guy. The guy actually ended up having the phone. So I was like, oh wow, cool. You know, got it for $250, I think it was. But yeah, my wife was like, she was all ready to. I'm like, hey, you know, if anything goes down, you know what to do. And she had what we had. So it would have been a mistake for someone to like do a setup and try to rob me. Because then
she had a cell phone and reached in her pocket like that one time.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it turned out being, you know, it was real and everything. So now I have the phone. Nothing phones are good. Just at the same time too, like, how do I put it? So like if you're just all about performance and you need like the highest spec, most powerful chip and everything like that, you'll probably be, you know, a little dissatisfied with it. I think the thing that gravitates me towards it is the user interface, just like how it's not an in-your-face type of thing. Like it's good, it's functional, but it doesn't keep you doom scrolling on it. Like you can step away from it. I don't know. It's got some fun stuff going on with it too. Like I get to listen to the CFO of the company talk tech. There's a little button widget you put on your screen. When you hit it, you just start listening to his podcast where he goes over the latest tech, games, and everything like that. So it's like they just have a little quirkiness to them.
And how much are your cell phone bills these days? Me, I have 15. 5 phone numbers. I pay 50, 60, 70, shit, like 70, like $85 a month.
For all of the 5 numbers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see, for me, I have, how many active lines? I got 1. I'm not going to count the Boost Mobile line for the 9A because I'm not going to pay it after the month of service. Or I might pay 1 more month, but that's on the $60 plan. So I'm paying $15 for my main line visible, $5 a month for my second visible line because I have it on the $25 plan and I have like a bunch of referrals. And then I'm supposed to be only paying like $10 a month for my Helium mobile line because of the referrals also. But sometimes they don't take the referrals and they charge me the full $20. So I don't know why. I have like $400 worth of credit in there. I don't know why it's not just taking the referral credit. So I have to email the Helium people and see what's going on with that. But last month they only charged me like $10. So I would say about like $40 for everything also for me. Probably.
So I pay $50 for 2 Metro lines, and it's an old plan. It's the one that has the Amazon Prime, the original one.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because it's a 3-line plan, and I make the other person pay the other 50, which is my mom. But every time she needs a new phone, I give her one. So that's the agreement. And then I pay $23 at US Mobile because I have 3 lines. 2 of them is on the $10 plan, and the third one is on that snooze thing, which is like $3 a month.
Nice.
Yeah, that snooze thing, that's a good feature, man. I'm afraid that that someone's gonna buy them one day, they'll just screw all that up for everyone.
Yeah, I'm thinking about grabbing Big House. I'm thinking about the Nothing Phone 3A Lite or the CMF Pro 2 as my next device from them that I want to go after. But I won't be till like next year. As far as like phone plans, so you pay $25 for the US Mobile. The other Helium lines, all of them had crypto, which I converted to credit, and that's paying all those lines. Then 19 for the visible line. Well, that's it.
Because I know Visible has like a deal going on right now where you
switch 26.
Yes. I guess the saving thing or whatever. Yeah, but I'm like, not everyone's going to use that. Also, some people just want to try it out for like a month or 2 or whatever. But I still get referrals, people using my referral code regardless. So I need to check how much credit I have, but I have a year credit on each one of my lines that I have. So
once Helium credit is done on my lines, that's where I'm gonna start using it for port outs. When there's like port out deals for this carrier, for that carrier, like bring your phone number and get this phone free, then I'll do that. Because like the last line, the T-Mobile line that I have is actually not mine. So I do have a fan sponsor. So Brandon Bucker, who's on X, you probably see him every now and then on X, like just like mentioning me in his posts. One of his T-Mobile lines he's allowing me to use for like speed testing and stuff like that. And then last week he sent me the Moto G Power 2025 to review. Like he never used it or anything. So he's like, if I wanted it, so he shipped it my way. It's lost kind of because it got lost in Colorado. So I'm waiting until this afternoon to see if there's any update on the tracking, and if there's not, then I gotta contact the parcel carrier and let them know that where's my package, basically. But like he's like a fan sponsor, just a fan of my channel. He decided to sponsor, so I always told him like, whenever you want to close that out, just do it. Like you don't have to worry about me or anything like that because it's a line that belongs to him. But he's just like, no, I have no use for it, so just use it. Well, okay. I'll use it.
Well, that's very nice of him.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm very appreciative of it. I just always feel bad because if I want to switch it, because it's on eSIM, if I want to switch it to another phone, like I always message him because like he was like, "Do I want access to his T-Mobile account so I can make those changes?" I'm like, "No, that's your account, dude. I don't want no access to it. I'll just go through you." And so I always feel bad.
That can always get messy. I would not do that either.
Yeah, so I like tell him like, you know, I don't mind messaging him. So like every now and then I'll message him like, "Hey, I need to move the SIM from this phone to this phone," and then he'll go and make that change for me. So you know, it's been pretty cool. But like I tell him all the time, like if he ever needs to like close out his T-Mobile account, just do it. You know, like don't ever worry about what I'm gonna think because, you know, I'm just humble enough that he's allowing me to use it.
Yeah, like I was doing this thing where I had a family plan with YouTube Premium, and there were people all over the country. And one guy was like, "Well, pay my YouTube Premium, and you can use my Peacock Premium." I said, "Deal." And then once they started doing that whole IP address crap, I told him, "Hey man, I'm gonna boot you off because of this, but here's final payment for the Peacock." And then now they're losing all their wrestling stuff, so it's like, and Peacock is still cool though, man, for comedy, but.
Yeah, no, I tried canceling Peacock, but I kept it because they offered like a discounted rate for like $2 or $3 a month for like 6 months. But I'm gonna cancel it once that happens, since I have the VPN for WWE content. So I'm really not like, you know, the whole YouTube Premium thing. Also, I was under Latrell's. He had like a family plan going for YouTube Premium as well, and I was sending him like $10 a month to stay on his premium account. But ever since they did that IP thing or whatever, I got an email saying, "Oh, you're not in the same like area that the main holder is, so we're gonna kick you off." So I was like, okay. So I just told him, "Hey man, you know, unfortunately that's gonna happen," and he knew. So I just got my own YouTube Premium. I'm paying like a couple of dollars more than what I was paying him. So I'm like, okay, I think I'm paying like
same. I was paying like $7.25 a month.
Yeah, and that's like $15, I think. Yeah.
No, I pay like, it's me, my brother, and my mom, so I pay like $8 something a month.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they do have like if you like Tito, for instance, if you know how your son's a college student, right?
Yeah.
They have student discounts for like things like Amazon and
we got them.
Premium. Yeah, so make sure you take advantage of that. Like I was gonna use one of my nephew's discounts for like, 'cause they just started college also. They're about your son's age, so they're in their first semester of college. So so I was just like, oh, I might use your college email one of these days to get a discount on YouTube Premium. But I tried doing it, and you have to up like their photo ID from that. And since they're not here with me, you know, it's just a little too much. I don't want them sending over their personal information like through text or email. So I just told them, you know what, I'll pay the regular price.
No, there was a time where you could what's it called? You could get like through eBay a college email, but you can't do that no more.
Oh, yeah, probably not anymore.
No, what I use is actually it was my wife's idea. So she created a Google account that's not specific to anybody in the house, and then she just like added everybody's like a primary Google account address to it as a 5-person family, and she pays $31 a month. That gives 2 terabyte cloud storage with Gemini AI Pro and YouTube Premium, and so like we all use it. So like the YouTube Music app is funny because there's my playlist, my wife's, my oldest daughter, my youngest daughter, my youngest son, and then like the recommended videos is all over the place. Like there's like clips from Dragon Ball Z and Death Note, and then tech. You know, my wife's her favorite singer, The Weeknd. So there's like all his music videos, and it's just a whole cluster of things. It's so funny, but yeah, that's what we do to kind of like just consolidate everything to like one thing, and like they all have access to the 2 terabytes because I won't use that whole thing for myself, so might as well. That's what we do. Then like for like Amazon Prime and stuff like that, my son has an account because he's in college, so it works out.
No, Amazon Prime to Metro for me.
Yeah.
I just pay through it. Like my family was with me for a while. Like they were giving me money to like use my account, but I'm just paying for Amazon Prime. But I don't know. I'm thinking. I mean, I I just still use it for like the streaming and stuff like that, and for the discount. So I just have it. I just pay regular price for Amazon Prime, honestly.
Yeah.
Right, I wanted to ask Tito, how are you on time? Because I know you said you had to pick up your kid soon.
Yeah, I got like another 5 minutes before I'm gonna jump off. I mean, you guys don't have to end the live stream, but I'm just gonna jump off in 5 minutes.
Well, no, that's fine. I gotta go also, but I did want to share this since we did mention Pokemon earlier. Whatever. I don't know if you know, there's a thing where you can buy graded slabs online, right? So I don't know if you guys can see what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so this thing is also a beta thing. It's called, you do it through GameStop. It's called GameStop Power Pack. So I actually had to sign up for it, but there's already a lot of people doing this where you it has specific tiers, right? As far as it goes, but like basically I'm on the cheapest tier, which is the $25. But like basically if I go back here, they have Pokemon, football, baseball, and basketball. But they have like a starter tier, $25, silver tier, $50, which you can get like higher value cards, right? And they have like a thing that tells you like, oh, like, you know, it has like kind of like a scale here on what you can get. You have the gold, which is $100, but they added this one called the lunar, which is $2,500 per pull. But they're saying that, you know, the card that you get is valued between $1,000 and you know, it could be up to over a $20,000 card that you can pull, basically. But anyways, I'm gonna do a $25 starter for you guys while you guys are here, just to kind of watch it, because again, it's something that I'm getting back into. So I wanted to do a $25 starter, and again, these are the chase cards that you can get down here, which is like a Gem 10, you know, Japanese, whatever, estimated at $400. So a lot of these chase cards are $400 plus. And then of course here's some other ones that you can get down here, like a Charizard. But basically you can keep the card and have it in like your inventory, right? Or they can send it to you, or you can sell it back to GameStop basically for like credit basically as well. So I'm gonna do it here for you guys just so you guys can see. And you know, I don't know, Gilly's into stuff like this, but let's see. I'm gonna do a $25 pack just to see. Let's see if it works. I added one of my CCs on here. So, oh no, something went wrong. What happened? Hold on. I guess maybe it's not taking my credit card or whatever. I wanted it to work. Let's try again. Nope. Okay, maybe it's not a thing. I guess I'm gonna have to try again another day. But I wanted to show you.
You're live streaming. It's like you can't do this on a live.
No, I don't know. Could be because of my VPN. Hold on, let me look at my VPN because I turned it off. I paused my VPN because for whatever reason, because of my VPN, I cannot access certain sites. Like I can't access GameStop. I can't access like certain banking sites as well. I guess because you know it just doesn't let me access it. So I'm just like, oh damn, over here. But yeah, like I want to.
I was trying to when I had the VPN trial through you, I was trying to get an account with this streaming service in India called Hotstar, which is like very popular in Asia. But it made me have a phone number from over there, and I tried doing it like through Google Voice or something, and it just didn't work.
Oh wow,
that's crazy. Get like a temporary number from like one of their providers out there.
Nah, but Hotstar is like their version of Netflix. It's really big over there. It's like billions of users.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. All right, let's try one more time. Maybe it was just the website coming down.
Survey says.
Oh, here we go.
One more for the good guy.
There we go. If a golden thing comes out, or if it gives you like a cool animation, there we go. 2017 Pikachu, whatever.
Pikachu.
I have no clue. I've never seen the card. I think it's like a promo card. It's a promo. I choose you. It's a slab 8 2017. So it tells you here the card value. It says sell for 22. So GameStop does offer to buy the card back for like 90% of its value, right?
Yeah.
It's probably like a $25 card. I could actually go look it up and see like what else it's worth on other like websites, or you can view card in your selection. I think it does also give you the option to like sell it on eBay as well, so it says, are you sure you want to decline this offer? So they're actually offering to buy back the card for $22. So I would take a $3 loss, right? if I were to do this, but I'm gonna probably hold for now. I can always sell it later, because it can shoot up in value. But yeah, they still do offer to. I guess they offer to buy it back within like a 6-day period, which is pretty cool, right? So like, let's say you want to get into like collecting graded cards, you can just do this digitally rather than actually having the card in person. But the thing is that you get like a completely random card. It's not like but it's kind of like you're gambling in a way, because you're potentially can get like a card that's worth like hundreds of dollars, right? More than what you're getting it for. Unfortunately, I didn't get it. I didn't get one of the chase cards, but that's still not too bad. I think they can mail it to you also, but I'll have to look into that a little more. There's a lot of you can get it mailed to you, but it only gives you one option apparently, and people don't trust it because if it gets lost in shipping or something like that,
right,
you can eventually lose your investment, especially if like somebody steals it or whatever. But I just wanted to kind of throw that out to you guys. I might buy another card. Should I buy another card? Let's do it.
It's up to you, but I do gotta dip out because I gotta go pick up my kiddos. So.
Oh man, all right. Well, yeah, we'll go ahead and kill this room because I gotta go pick up lunch for my mother as well. So you guys take it easy. I'm glad we were able to hit up a stream. We didn't get to talk about wrestling today, unfortunately. So I'm definitely sad about that, but that's okay.
Do it tomorrow. You said you're off tomorrow, right?
I am off tomorrow, so if you're available, we can maybe jump on the DLP and talk about the John Cena tour and his last match on Saturday as well. So we can talk about that as well.
Yeah, I'm available 12:30 my time, so that's 1:30 p.m. your time.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, 1:30 p.m. my time would be good for me. So yeah, hit me up tomorrow, man. We'll get together, and I'll send Gil an invite if he's available also.
Send him an invite on Session so that way he can chat with us on there.
Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. I don't know if he's tried that Sessions app or not.
What is that?
You explain it to him because I gotta go.
Yeah, okay, Tito. I'll talk to you later, man.
Later, guys.
We'll see. It's an app that allows you to send messaging without having to have a phone number or an email address. All you need is like a username, basically. But he introduced it to me because he has it on his app as well. So. Or on his phone, so I guess it's just a way so that you can like chat with people without needing a phone number or like I said, an email address. You can just like it seems to be secure to me. And just again, I've been messing around with the app a little bit, not too much today, but I need to download it on my Pixel. I don't know what features it has. I think you can voice call, but I don't think you can like video chat on it. But I mean, still pretty cool that you can still voice call on it. But I'll send you an invite, I guess, on it. Let me see. Share, donate, invite a friend.
Wait. What's your username?
BTech Mike.
Let me see if I can find you while I'm on here.
Yeah, it's called Sessions though. Or just Session, like it's like a green app that says Session on it.
No, I can't find you. Is it one word or is it like spaced out? BTech Mike.
Hold on, let me just sit on. Yeah, it's just one word, BTech Mike.
I'm gonna send you my account code on TikTok.
Okay, yeah, send it to me, and I'll copy paste it, and I'll send you a chat on there. Okay.
Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna send it to you from one of my numbers, my Cricket number.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. I just sent you the code. Let me know if you got it.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't have it on my iPhone, so if you text it to me, I might not see it, but I'll copy paste it and I'll send it to my. Damn, that's a long ass code. Hold on, let me copy paste it to my Google Voice. It looks like a freaking crypto code over here.
Right.
Yeah, but I'll try to send you a message, man. I gotta go ahead and kill the stream also, man, because I gotta go pick up my mom lunch. So, buzz you guys later. I hope you all enjoyed the stream today. Thanks again for watching. If you guys are replay crew, smash that like button, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks.